Okay, welcome grade 7 students. Welcome to assessment 3. We are finally beginning with our new year with new assessment, right? And I wish you all the very best, okay? And hope for good beginnings and great endings, okay? So, our next lesson is all going to be about kingdom classification. Kingdom classification 2, which is going to deal with kingdom Animalia specifically. Okay, so let us begin with the classification of only of animals. Kingdom Animalia basically, we know that in the previous kingdom lesson, R.H. Whitaker he classified the organisms into 5 kingdoms. Okay, and then for kingdom Animalia, if you are going to study, it is going to be further classified into vertebrates and invertebrates rather. Now, what are vertebrates and what are invertebrates according to you? I think it's very simple. You have already studied this. The animals or the organisms which have vertebral column are going to be vertebrates, and the ones without it is going to be called as invertebrates, right? Yeah, a simple definition for vertebrates and invertebrates. Now please take a very nice look at this chart. Basically it shows the bifurcation of kingdom animals into vertebrates, you can see with backbone, and then it shows mammalia, birds, reptiles, fish, and amphibians, these 5 groups. Further, invertebrates: Porifera, Platyhelminthes, Annelida, Echinodermata, Mollusca, Arthropoda, Cnidaria. Then Arthropoda being bifurcated into what these 4 groups. But children, please note that this Arthropoda we are not do not have in our syllabus to be bifurcated in those 4 groups. It was in the old previous syllabus. So we are going to simply see and generalize the characteristics of Arthropoda. Fine. So when you are going to make the chart, kindly refer the chart given in the textbook. For this lesson, I just want you to go through this chart very carefully and make one chart rather in your notebook or a chart paper and learn it, because we are going to need it in our further studies. Without you knowing this, what are the main groups, we cannot go ahead. So you are going to learn what will come under vertebrates and what groups are classified under invertebrates. Totally there are 9 of them. Vertebrates is going to be in invertebrates it is going to be 9. See, Porifera 1 2 3 4 5 uh, 6, yeah, okay, here in 6, and then in invertebrates we have got 1 2 3 4 5, yeah. And so this is what I want you to do in today's class, because once we are done with knowing what falls under invertebrates, which classes come under invertebrates and which classes come under vertebrates, then we are going to individually study what are poriferas, like which kind of organisms come under this, how to recognize them, what are their peculiar features, do they live underwater, on the ground, in the soil, in the air, where exactly. Okay, so we are going to study those uh, with organisms, and I'm going to take help of certain mind maps to make the study easier. Okay, so for today what we are going to do is learn this: vertebrates, mammalia, fish, birds, reptiles, and amphibians. Then invertebrates: Porifera, Platyhelminthes, Annelida, Echinodermata, Cnidaria, Arthropoda, and Mollusca. Learn this. ये नाम जानने में और प्रोनाउंस करने में ही टाइम लगेगा. यू आर गोइंग टू नीड लॉट ऑफ टाइम टू प्रोनाउंस. First thing, if you are not able to pronounce, you will not be able to learn. So I want you to learn by heart. Without this, I cannot go ahead. Okay. So next lecture, I hope it is online, and I'll be able to ask you what are the names of what falls under invertebrates and vertebrates. That time, I will really hope that you are able to pronounce it very correct. Okay. So learn and show me the charts. This is your assignment, that you have to prepare a chart based on this classification of animals, of vertebrates and invertebrates. Maybe in the class notebook एक बड़ा सा पेज लो, take a full scape paper or a chart paper, colored paper, fluorescent paper, and you can then put it on your soft board later. ना use it. आते जाते उसको पढ़ो. You know, you'll need a regular visitation for this kind of names. They are not easy. Kind of long names: Platyhelminthes, Echinodermata, C is silent, Cnidaria, Arthropoda, Mollusca. So this way you can just ease it out. Okay. So for this lecture, it's just going to be this chart. It's going to take time, and by the next lecture, I hope you're ready. Then we'll move on with what comes under invertebrates, and I think it will start with Porifera first. Fine then. So your assignment and today's lesson is done. Okay. All the best. When I see you in the next class, you are all set. So till then, please take care. Bye bye.